Hey, greetings and salutations, everybody. I just wanted to make a video about how to file an appeal in Iowa. Your state will probably be different, but for people in Iowa, this is specifically for you. Um, you're sitting at home one day and you check the mail, and all of a sudden, boom, you got a founded DHS report. Now, it happens. Or they contact you and you go through all their stuff and then they still, found it, okay? It's not the end of the world. It's not as bad as if they file for an ex parte emergency removal through the courts to take your kids away. A founded report just means that they think they have sufficient grounds to say whatever, okay? Whatever they're claiming you did. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can either go to their website here at hhs.iowa.gov/programs/appeals, and you can scroll down for the English, Spanish, or whatever. English form is here. You can fill it out digital if you want and send it in. Um, the issue I have with doing it this way is that you can't attach your evidence to this, and you will have to establish, you will have to provide your own evidence as to why they're not, why that shouldn't be a founded case. So I refer everyone back to the 9 Supreme Court rulings every parent needs to know, because I got this introduced in Iowa already as evidence in one of my cases. So there's already precedent in the appeals court with DHS to use these to your advantage. Look over the ones that apply to your case and your individual stuff, and then print them out. Search out those cases and print them out. A link to this video will be in the description. And just Google search or Bing search those court rulings that I mentioned in this video, because any of them that you think are relevant to your case, you can get them introduced as evidence for you. The other way to do it is you can download the PDF for that, which is at hhs.iowa.gov/media/4553/download ? And that will give you a printout that you can, you can print this out, you fill it out, and then you send it in, mail it back to Des Moines. Okay? But you put in there any evidence that you have at that time of why it should not be a founded report, that they aired in their thing. Also, if you live in the Des Moines area, I recommend you do it in person. They're not used to that. They love to do it over the phone and all this other stuff. No, last time I drove the 3 hours out there, stayed overnight just in a hotel just so I could go in person to my last hearing, which I also have posted so that you can hear how I handled them in open court. The issue that you're going to probably run into is you may not know what's actually evidence. Basically, anything that is counter to what they claim. If they claim your house is filthy, show pictures that your house is spotless. If they claim that there's, your kids go to school, in filthy clothes and you're neglecting them and whatever, take photos every day when they leave the house for like a month. Okay? These are things that you can do that can help protect you from their BS. Honestly. there's so many ways that you can deal with them, but I recommend not talking to them, not complying with them, not dealing with their crap. Now, you can't keep your kids from them, or they will file for an ex parte removal in order for them to be able to question your kids, and then you won't be present. You are not guaranteed a lawyer. You're not none of that stuff. So you either have to hire a lawyer outright or you have to represent yourself, which is what I've always had to do because lawyers told me my cases were unwinnable. And I've beat them 9 times in open court on appeal. So they can tell you whatever they want at the office. That's not always going to stand when you get to Des Moines. So what I recommend is for people to do it this way and do it all in paperwork. Then you have full, you know it's going where it's going. Like, you know what I mean? And contact them through email and tell them, look, I'm mailing in my thing today. It's, on the way, blah, 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 blah. And then you have a digital record that, shows that you contacted them, telling them that, hey, my appeal is coming. All evidence is going to be attached in it, blah, 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 blah. Okay? And that's what you do, people. It's a lot of legwork. It's a pain in the ass. It's stressful as hell. There's nothing worse than thinking your government is kidnapping your child, okay? I totally get it. Been there. But at the end of the day, those are the steps you're going to have to take to get there, to make sure you keep your kids, where they're safe and where they're loved. So that's just kind of the basics, Any questions, comments, things like that, you guys know where to put them by now. And with that, I guess I will close this and just wait and see what the comments section says, I guess. But peace out, everybody. Have a good one.